Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Sorry for missing you guys last week. Been working. It's assessment time this time of year in my day job at Otago Poly. So I didn't get a video done last week, and this one's late because I've been assessing all week. But I thought, hey, let's go get a beer, right? Let's get in the garage, let's go have a beer. So while we're in there, I'll show you my new addition. Something exciting that's been just turned up.
Alright, so remember I bought another couple of kegs, which is pretty cool. But while the wife was away up in Wellington, I went and bought another fridge. Yeah, so I've got two fermenters. I've got one fermenter, another wee fermenter, and this will be the other fridge unit. But the reality is that so bloody cold down here in Dunedin, I just leave these out in the garage and it's perfect temperature for this time of year. But you can never have too many fridges. Now, I'm going to pour myself a wee quick beer.
Yeah, so the new fridge turned up. Just drinking my Simcoe Citra Centennial Brew. Beautiful hop aroma. Just a little bit of a hop burn, tiny. Maybe just, it's 2.5 weeks, it'll probably smooth out actually. Anyhow, what else has been up? I took one of, it's a bit dark, isn't it? There you go. Took one of my stouts and I wrapped half of that onto some toasted coconut and some cocoa. It's got a bit of footage of that for you to have a look at. Just a wee experiment, see how that turns out. You know. Anyhow, we'll have a look at that.
So we are going to rack some beer onto,
Down there some cocoa and some toasted coconut for our coconut porter.
just giving it a wee CO2 flush in there. Next up, we're going to rack in some delicious.
Hopefully we can do it. I'm going to rack in some delicious stout.
Okay, so out of the fermenter comes oatmeal stout. We're just racking it down here. We're going to take 10 litres off, and that's going to go onto the cocoa and onto the coconut. Delicious. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, so that's just sitting on there and infusing for a week or so. Yeah, bit of an experiment. We'll see what happens. Now, other interesting thing. At the moment, I'm involved at work and we're doing a conference, and it's a food design conference, and I'm going to be doing hosting one of the workshops in it, and it's going to be around craft beer and craft beer. It's around branding actually. So some of you will know that at Otago Polytechnic we have a very small brewery, commercial brewery, and we brew beer and for special projects, and as such we have a branding around our product. It's actually going for a rebrand at the moment, so I'll put just up pictures of that when we get a chance. That's when the new rebrandings come through. But anyhow, part of the conference is the talk I'm going to do, a presentation, is going to be a workshop in conjunction with Richard Emerson, and it's going to be around how craft brewers create brands and identities in their beers. And I'm going to do some case studies from Wellington. So we'll look at places like Kiruru Brewery, which is elements of sustainability and quite traditional approaches to brewing. Look at Panhead, what Panhead's all about, and we'll look at Garage Project, how their values of innovation, how it comes through in their branding and their beer styles. And Richard Emerson will talk about his brewery and their branding, and we'll do some tastings as well. And then what's going to happen in the workshop is we will talk about our beer at Otago Polytechnic called The Educator, and the branding and the identity around it. So it's about education, it's about fun, hence the name The Educator, hence the name, the tagline, Hop Spanking IPA. It's been a long day. And then part of the workshop is we are going to brew a new beer, and we're going to get the people to come up with a brand and a brand identity for that beer. So last Friday, while I was at work, we had to brew a beer for this event. So I grabbed some footage of that and thought I'd share it with you. Just so if you haven't seen the Farrow plant in action, I'll let you have a wee look at it.
Okay, just doing a brew day here, the Farrow plant. Give it about half an hour. In Pilsner, New Zealand Pilsner, boiling away. You see the Farrow, a lot of that black stuff that comes off when you use the Farrow plant. A lot of orange flame, a lot of mucking around with that. A lot of plumbers look at that, still can't, gas fitters still can't get it not to burn orange. It's one of the issues with this plant. So go out, show you out the back where we're building the temperature controlled unit to ferment the beer in. A couple of fermenters over here, just nice and quietly sanitising. Yeah, I'm just filming a bit of our jimmied up DIY. So what do we got? We've got power from here coming into here. What have we got? Oh, you've got them fitting, they look good.
They look good.
Is an issue.
Yeah.
That's how we wash our dishes.
Oh,
Is it?
we can still wash our dishes.
Okay.
They're cups from the staff room.
Oh, okay. So,
Just bring your main ship unless you guys are here, right?
yeah, there we go. And that they're going to come into here. That goes into hot, cold as the freezer, and then that's being pumped up into here.
Let's make some letters. That's
Wait.
not part of the game anymore.
Alright, brilliant, cool.
Yeah, so we've got some pretty exciting projects on the go down here. Like I said, yeah, we're going through a rebranding campaign with our label at the moment. So working with a designer, she's coming up with some ideas for us and that. So as they come available, I'll show you what they are. But yeah, so a little bit happening here at the moment. I've got a for those of you who tried the Nibbler, which was a beer that I've sent around to a couple of people, had a little bit. I've rebrewed that again. Just had to put a wee bit of mosaic in there at the end just because couldn't get something Centennial was planning to get. It's one of the malt house specials we get down here in Dunedin. Even though what we'll quite get. Anyhow, other than that, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Catch you guys next week, and thanks for watching. Catch you later.